Wolfpack, taking on last year's national champion, the Florida International Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. FIU will kick it off to get things underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Wolfpack offense comes out to get things started in this one. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Backed up now, here's second and long. Handoff from the gun.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
To the air, it's Watkins. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. NC State to bring the punt team onto the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Cradles it at the 35. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Panthers offense has the ball for the first time. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
The Panthers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The play-action fake. Going for the big play. Oh, he can't hang on to them. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. And the Panthers are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. He'll pull it down. On the move at the 30. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. FIU set up with another first down. The RPO, fire complete to the left. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. The Panthers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Finds his man. Touchdown, Panthers. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score. They're set to kick it off, and And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Off the play fake on first down. Working the middle. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. New set of downs after the completion. To the air, it's Watkins. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
I think a lot of fans were hoping that this offense maybe made some adjustments considering how much they struggled the last time they took the field. And early in this first quarter, it still seems like they're trying to iron some things out, just not clicking the way they need to be.
Tight end now in motion. He'll keep it himself. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Turning it on. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line. The Wolfpack, after that big play on the ground, might just run it until they stop it. Run in the red zone. It's Need. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. So now it's second and long. From the gun, the running back has it. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball's at the 17.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
Unleashes one deep. And it's almost intercepted in the end zone. It's caught, but he's out of bounds. Just an incomplete pass and a bullet dodged by this offense. Field goal is good. That'll bring him to within 4. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the ACC. Syracuse is currently ahead in this one, but I don't see Jim Brown or Ernie Davis or even Donovan McNabb out there. This team has struggled to pull it.
Touchdown, Florida International. Stealing a score on special teams. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
NC State sending the offense back onto the field. They might be feeling a little heat here as they've fallen into a 14-3 hole early. Only a short gain on that run. Defense played it well.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Back to pass, it's Watkins. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. They've come out red hot already with a 14-3 lead. It's complete on the right side. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read. Read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Makes the grab. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. 2nd and 10, he'll throw again. Makes the catch. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. That's the end of the quarter, and FIU is on top. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Quarterback keeps it. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, FIU. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create.
Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Back to throw, it's Terrell. Gonna take a shot. And a big play on the left sideline. Excellent awareness to get that foot in bounds.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense.
I wonder how much fun this is for him. The head coach trying to take down the old alma mater across the way.
Yeah, I think these are always mixed emotions and how you...
Touchdown, Panthers! A great catch and run for 6.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Unless you have somebody ready to do his best Tom Brady impression, down 28-3 is no fun. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And it's such an advantage for this defense to have an outside linebacker like that can rush the passer because they can set the edge. They can get off the ball, and they're just way too fast for tight ends or for offensive tackles to get out and block.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Throws to the wideout. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He was looking for that big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36. They'll go back to work on offense. Throws toward the end zone. Snags it. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Quarterback making adjustments. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Sends it back in motion. Looking downfield, it's Terrell. Quarterback strolling away from Heath. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. They'll love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. They'll run it. Touchdown, Panthers. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And how about this offensive line? 3rd and goal, you gotta have it. They flew off of the ball. They got some push. They made that easy on their running back to score that touchdown.
That makes the score for Florida International 35, NC State 3.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, David, the quarterback here, he's got to be a CEO, and he's got to really get his guys settled down. A couple turnovers in a row now. They've got to find a rhythm.
A CEO, a.k.a. don't screw it up, young man. That's what it sounds like on the sidelines with the coaches. We got to stop turning the football over.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Tight end finds a soft spot, and he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
Tackle is made.
And that's why they got to keep running the football, man, because play action is going to be a big part of this game plan. You've got to get this tight end over the middle of the field vertically and give him an opportunity, because you just saw how dangerous he is after the catch.
There he goes. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. North Carolina State defining efficiency on this drive. Looking for space. It's Need. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the 1st half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
Here's the pressure. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble.
Man, and this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. It doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
Grabs it inside the 15. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass, it's Watkins. Touchdown, Wolfpack. That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going into the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this 2nd half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
35, NC State 10.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Using his legs to buy some time. Trying to get rid of it. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Gets it out fast. Turns it on in midfield. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Quarterback may change this route. Snagged out of the air. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. A shot toward the end zone. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. On 2nd and 10, a 4 wide out set, trips right. He'll pull it down and run. Nice job there to limit the running room, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain.
Really nowhere for the quarterback to go that time. I like the idea of letting him try to run with it, but no opportunity to get up the field, so he just kept trying to use the speed going sideways. Defense took everything away, and a good decision by him to save a hit and just get out of bounds.
A little floater there that falls incomplete.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you've got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the 4th down.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, a quick update on a notable game going on right now in the ACC. The Cuse is in the house. Syracuse is pouring it on right now with an offensive performance we haven't seen since some of the legendary 44s. They're up by 24 over Miami. Any big changes in this ACC clash? We've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking for a man. It's Watkins. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
NC State will pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Back to throw, time running short in the half. On the run, fires downfield. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. NC State has work to do to convert this third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking deep down the right side. He's got it inside the 30. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Pass interference, defense.
The big gain on offense, and the play will stand. The offense declines the penalty. So it's first down, but with just a few seconds, they'll try to put up a 3 before halftime. And for the second time in this game, he'll try to knock through a field goal, this one a 41-yarder. Just drives it between the uprights. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Just about set to get this second half underway.
NC State, 13.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. They keep it on the ground to open the third. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Off the play fake. Just a little off. Incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Working that left side now. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. That big explosive play carries them into plus territory. They'll snap it 1st and 10 from just across the 50. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. And the Panthers have this offense rolling. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to keep it in the air. It's complete to the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
He's got the tight end. Touchdown, Florida International. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The kick is up and good and put 1 more on the lead. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Back to throw, it's Watkins. Pulls it in, it's Longo. Oh, and he's able to get back on top of it just in the nick of time. Oh, they are breathing a sigh of relief after that recovered fumble. Using his legs, it's Need. Got a little space. Oh, what a catch. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one.
Base 27 jump. Base 27 jump.
Looking to throw on first down. He's got him. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Now, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Unleashes it on the run. He's got it inside the 15. And he motors. End zone. Touchdown, North Carolina State.
What a massive play for the offense. And sometimes when you're calling it deep in your own end, you're expecting man coverage or at least a one-on-one to the outside of the field, and that's what they had. The quarterback put air under it. The receiver shows off his speed. They make the catch, and it's not just a big first down. It's a touchdown. That is a momentum-changing play.
The Florida International offense is back on the field. And even after that last score, still working with a great big cushion. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Panthers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Moves around to clear up the vision. Fires to the big fella. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Scanning the field, it's Terrell. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. He's got it on the right. Touchdown, FIU. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. This game must be moving so slowly for this this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time, and they back it up here.
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on, now I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
Looks like the Wolfpack will pick up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Diggs. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7.
Let's go! Let's go!
Off play action. Slips away. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Wolfpack with lots of ground to cover on 3rd down. Wants to throw. It's Watkins. Pressure coming. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Oh, he's got some space. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Wolfpack!
Great decision by the quarterback, and there's a danger on defense. When you play man coverage against this guy, when you've got DBs and their backs are turned to the QB, if you're not careful, he'll just tuck it and run and take off. And by the time all those DBs and defenders had turned around, it was way too late. He was gone.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll leave it with him. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Pulls and fires complete to the right. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Wants to throw on 3rd. Gonna take a shot. Makes the grab inside the 30. Touchdown, Panthers! And they take it in for 6 more points. They extend this 4th quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, we don't get a ton of top 5 matchups, so let's check out how today's Rumble played out. Alabama opened up a can, and how many times can you say you went into someone else's house and beat them by double digits? It's what happened today, and the rest of college football should take notice. A top 5 clash and a thoroughly impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Dropping back, it's Watkins. Makes the grab. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down.
Well, how the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
They'll run play action. He tosses one high and deep down the left side.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
Wants to throw on first down. Got his man downfield. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. They'll move the tight end. Single back formation, and they give it to him. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to...
Breaks into the open. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
The clock is my friend. If I can do this late in the ball game with a lead and I can continue to run the football and they have no answers, well, then I'm going to walk away with a win.
Turns on the Jets. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. He's got 93 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. Finds his big tight end. Touchdown, Panthers. And 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get concerned, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. But move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Got the first down. Looking for more. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And this defense, they got their ears pinned back. They know exactly what time it is with a big lead in the 4th quarter. They've already got a bunch of sacks on the day today, and they're looking for more.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming. Looks as if NC State will have to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Now on 2nd down. To the ground with the back. Makes it past the marker.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed.
Turning it on. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. Give to the back. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. The give on the inside. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. The Panthers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. This is an absolute blowout.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
73, NC State.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to pass, it's Watkins. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard